it water. Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatyai Namaha, Shri Satgurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Janakalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Satgurum Brahmavidvaram Manojavam Marudatulyavegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayotamukhyam Sri Ramadutam Sirasa Namami Santoshini Jaganmata Mama Saubhagyavriddhaye Namaskaromi Bhaktya Tvam Prasanna Varada Bhava Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Kridau Vande Bhagavandau Punah Punaha Om Namah Pranavarthaya Shuddha Jnanaikamurtaye Nirmalaya Prashandaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Satchitanandarupaya Vishwotpattyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha Nilambujasyamalakomalangam Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam Pano Mahasayaka Charuchapam Namami Ramam Rakhuvam Sanatam. So we have been seeing Niti Shatakam. It is written by Bhartrihari, who is a famous author, lived centuries ago. It contains 100 verses. Actually, it has got more than 100 verses. Nitihi means dharmaha, a way of life or a path by which we have to lead our life. Niyate anaya iti nitihi. Nyayaha or dharmaha, a path by which we have to lead our life. It is a path not prescribed by Bhartrihari, but a path prescribed by our Shastras themselves. So, Shastriya Margaha, Dharma Margaha is called Niti, because as human being we have got a free will. Therefore, unlike animals, we can choose any way of life according to our will. Animals cannot lead a life as they want because they have no will of their own, and their life will have to be governed by their own instincts. They have no choice in the way they eat the food or the type of food or the way they build their houses. That is why the nest made by a particular bird will be the same even for centuries. The ant hill will be the same. The honeycomb will be the same. A vegetarian animal will remain vegetarian unless we force it. Similarly, a non-vegetarian animal will remain non-vegetarian. It will never start saying, I am going to be vegan now. No. Whereas human beings can eat different things. Human being can eat in different ways also by using chopstick, fork, spoon, fingers, or directly also. The houses that we build vary. The material that we use also vary. Therefore, because of free will, our life can be governed by our nature. That is called Prakriti-based life. Nature-based life. Instinct-based life. Raga-dvesha-based life. It is one possibility. A person who leads such a life doing whatever he feel like doing is called Prakrita Purusha. He is governed by instinct, Swabhava, Kamacharaha, Kamavadaha, Kamabhakshaha, Kamacharaha. Means a way of life that suits his will. Kamavadaha means speaking any word that he feel like saying. Kamabhakshaha means eating anything that he feel like eating. Such a person is called Prakrita Purusha. There is another way of life which is possible. That is a life governed by Shastras, do's and don'ts. Vidhi, Nishedha, Karyam, Akaryam. It is not based on Ragadvesha, but it's based on Vidhi, Nishedha. That's why Bhagavan said in Gita, Tasma Shastram Brahmanam te Karya Karya Vyavastitau Jnatva Shastra Vidhanuktam Karma Kartum Iha Arhasi. 16th chapter, 24th verse in Gita, Bhagavan said, Lord Krishna said, Arjuna, your life cannot be governed by Ragatvesha. It has to be governed by what is proper according to Shastra and what is improper also according to Shastra. When a person's life is governed by Shastric path, he is called Samskrita Purusha, a refined person, a cultured person, a matured person. Therefore, Prakrita Purusha and Samskrita Purusha are the two possibilities that we have. In Niti Sadaham, Bhartrihari presents a way of life based on Shastra, which makes us Samskrita Purusha, a cultured person. As I said, the origin of this Dharma Shastra, the Samskriti or the culture is the Vedas. To be precise, the Veda Purva Bhaga, mean the first portion of Veda, deals with that. So, Niti or Dharma or way of life is dealt with by the Purva Bhaga of the Veda. That is why the Purva Bhaga, the first portion of Veda, is called Dharma Shastra. Dharma is defined as Chodana Lakshanaha Arthaha Dharmaha. Whatever way of life is prescribed by the Vedas is called Dharma. Chodana Lakshanaha Arthaha, a way of life which is prescribed by the Veda or by the scriptures. This Dharma Shastra consists of two parts. One is part of rituals, one part is ritual, they are also called Dharma. All the samskaras, right from such as Garbhadanam, Pumsavanam, Seemantam, Namakaranam, Chaula, Upanayanam, daily rituals like Sandhya Vandanam, Agnihotram are also called Dharma. The second part of Dharma Shastra is values and attitudes, ethics and morals. Both together constitute Dharma Shastra. Rituals plus values is called Dharma Shastra. Of these two portions, Niti Shatakam concentrate on ethics and morals rather than rituals, because rituals are not universal in nature. They are according to the Varna Ashrama Dharma, Varna and Ashrama of a person. We cannot prescribe ritual without knowing the Varnashrama designation of a person. Varna stands for Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Ashrama stands for Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa. A ritual which is prescribed for one ashrama or one varna, prohibited for another varna. A ritual which is prescribed for one ashrama is prohibited for another ashrama. For example, a sannyasi cannot perform Putragameshti Yaga. Therefore, if I talk about rituals, it will not have universal application. It will depend upon the individual, whereas the dharma, which consists of values, has got a more universal application. Therefore, Bhartrihari chooses to deal with the value aspect of dharma or the value aspect of Niti Shastra. If you analyze these values, most of them are known values only. Any person with some common sense can easily derive most of the values. Shruyatam dharma sarvasvam Sutva chaiva avadharyatam. A person condenses all the values in one verse. Not even in one verse, but in the first half, he introduced the topic. He says, Shruyatam dharma sarvasvam. May you all listen. I am going to tell you Sara of all values. In other quarter, he says, Sutva chaiva avadharyatam. Don't hear through one ear and lose it through the other ear. You receive it, assimilate it, and follow it. May you internalize this essence. Now, what is the essence? Atmanaha pratikulani. Whatever you consider unfavorable to you, pratikulam means unfavorable. It is opposite to anukulam. Anukulam means favorable. So, Atmanaha pratikulani. Whatever you consider unfavorable to you, paresham na samacharet. Kindly refrain from doing those actions to others. So, Shruyatam dharma sarvasvam shrutva chapyavadharyatam atmanaha pratikulani paresham na samacharet. I don't want others to insult me, especially in front of many people. That means I have learned one value, that I should not insult others. I don't want others to tell a lie to me. I have learned another value, that I should not lie to others. I don't want others to harm me. I should not harm others. I want everyone to love me in spite of my limitations. I don't deserve any quality worth loving. In spite of my limitation, I want others to accept me, but not to reject me. If that is so, I should also not reject others. Therefore, Atmanaha Pratikulani Paresham na Samacharet. In English they say, what you do not want others to do to you, do not do to others. Another person condensed the entire Dharma Shastra in another beautiful verse. Shlokarthena pravakshyami yaduktam grantha kodibihi paropakara punyaya papaya parapidanam. Shlokarthena pravakshyami yaduktam grantha kodibihi. I shall tell in half verse what is said in crores of books on morals and ethics. I will condense all of them and present in half a verse. Now, what is the essence of all values? Paropakaraha punyaya papaya parapidanam. Paropakaraha punyaya. Whatever help you do to others is noble, punyam. Papaya parapidanam. Harming others in any way, it can be mentally, verbally, or physically, is called papam. Therefore, values and ethics are not unknown to us, but still they are presented elaborately. The idea is that the more we dwell on them, the more they will become ours. For that purpose alone, so many Nidhi Granthas are available. What is the advantage of following these values? We have got twofold benefit. One benefit is the values make the life harmonious. Values make the society healthy. They are like the parameters of a healthy body. If we should have a healthy body, they give us certain parameters. Blood pressure must be 120/80. Blood sugar must be this much and cholesterol must be this much. If these few items tally reasonably, then it is a sign of healthy body. In the same way, if there should be a healthy society, the scriptures point out that it should fulfill certain parameters. Certain things should be there and certain things should not be there. Now, what are the parameters which should be there? Dharma or adharma should not be there. So, adharma should not be there. What is the advantage? The society is healthy and harmonious. Only when the society is healthy and harmonious, the individual can enjoy peace. What is harmony externally? It is peace experienced internally. External disharmony and internal peace can never go together unless he is a jnani. Here we are not discussing a jnani. External disharmony and internal peace can never go together for a common member of the society. Therefore, peace requires a society which values and follows the values. Only when there is peace, there is possibility of any healthy pursuit. Whether it is pursuit of material growth, whether it is pursuit of science, whether it is pursuit of art or pursuit of spirituality, any pursuit requires a healthy atmosphere. Therefore, dharma is important for peace and progress. This is for the common people. More importantly, dharma or niti is required for a spiritual seeker also. He might not be interested in material growth. He might be a seeker of moksha. Even such person requires dharma. Without dharma, the stepping stone, jnanam, is never possible. The study becomes an academic study. It can never be assimilated. This is given by both the Upanishad and Gita. Na virato dushcharitad na shanto na samahitaha na shantamanaso vapi prajnane nainamapnuyam. If a person does not have life of values, he cannot come to knowledge. Even if he comes to knowledge, he cannot get knowledge. And even if he gets knowledge, he cannot assimilate. It will remain like oil and water. Knowledge will be somewhere and his personality will be totally different. In Gita, Bhagavan clearly says, Devi Sambat Vimokshaya Nibandhadaya Asuri Mata. Krishna calls the values Devi Sampat. He says Devi Sampat alone promotes self-knowledge, whereas Asuri Sampat, Adharma, Aniti, has got a retarding effect. Therefore, even a seeker of moksha should give importance to a life of values. Thus, whether a person wants peace of mind or material prosperity or spiritual fulfillment, he requires the foundation of dharma. Whatever be the purushartha, whether it is artha, kama or moksha, it requires the foundation of dharma. Artha kama means material growth, moksha means spiritual growth. Both of them require a foundation of dharma. So dharma is the foundation on which one can build the mansion of artha kama or the mansion of moksha. Without dharma, if he gets plenty of money, then what happened? CBI or a PI will enter. Person will be in prison. That will be the only thing. Therefore, dharma is very important. I have often given the example that Vedantic study and following the value should go hand in hand, like Pathyam and Aushadam. Pathyam Aushada Seva cha kriyate yena rogina arogya siddhir drishtasya drishyasya na anya anushtita karmana. On one side, we should have a life of values, that is Pathyam. On the other side, we should have study, we should study the scriptures. That is Jnana Yoga, which is taking the medicine. That is why we have in our study groups, different topics are discussed. Here the idea contained are strewn all over. It is not systematized. Therefore, for the sake of our convenience, I have divided these into 5 topics. The first topic that we saw is Samanya Dharma, Samanya Niti, general Dharma, general rules and general virtues. Then it is Sajjanaha, then it is Mudhajanaha, then it is Vidhi, and then Purushartha. Samanya Dharma or Samanya Niti, what makes a Sat Purusha, Mudha Janaha, what makes a Mudha Purusha, then Vidhi, what is fate, Purushartha, what is free will. That is how we have divided this topic. In each topic, we have selected some verses. Now we started the topic Samanya Dharma and we have seen some verses. Now we are going to continue the same topic, Samanya Dharma, general contact, general rules or general virtues. So we are on the 72nd verse. I hope you all have in your cell phone. But if you don't have, just listen. This is a very famous verse. Shrotram Shrutenaiva na Kundalena Danena Panir Natukankanena Vibhati Kaya Karuna Paranam Paropakare Natuchandanena Shrotram Shrutenaiva na Kundalena Danena Panir Natukankanena Vibhati Kaya Karuna Paranam Paropakare Natukantantanena. Beautiful verse. Here Bhartrihari talks about the ornaments of various parts of the body. We may wonder why Bhartrihari should talk about ornament, as we already know them very well. We know that the ornament for the ear is earring, the ornament for the hand is bangle, the ornament for the body is either various ornaments or application of various perfumes. They are all superficial ornaments. They are all perishable ornaments. But I am going to talk about some special ornaments which really add a true charm, subtle charm to those limbs of the body. Here he takes, people think that ears become attractive through kundalam. The real ornament is Shravanam, listening to noble things. It will add charm not to our external body but to our inner personality. Our Sukshma Shariram gets refined. Our personality becomes more refined, and ultimately even moksha is attained through Shravanam. Therefore the real ornament of the ears is Shravanam. Here Shrutam means Shravanam. That is why they say that at the time of Upanayana initiation, a person listens to Gayatri Mantra through the right ear. Therefore the right ear is supposed to be a sacred one because it has heard the Vedas. Therefore it is supposed to be the locus of even Ganga Devi. Therefore when they do the pranayama, they have to hold the nose and have to breathe in and breathe out. Their saliva come out while chanting Om Bhu Bhuva Swaha, and it will touch the hand. Therefore the hand becomes non-sacred because of the saliva. Therefore he has to purify. Now what do? They have to touch the Ganga. Every time you do pranayama, how can you go from New Jersey to Gangaji? Therefore they say the right ear has got Ganga Devi. It is a Veda Sthanam. Therefore after every pranayama they touch the ear. Now, there is something unseen in the right ear, that is Ganga Devi. That is Shravanam, that is the Veda. Therefore, Shravanendriyam has got Ganga Devi, Shravanam of what? Vedas. Veda Mata, which makes it sacred, that is the ornament of ears. Now, what is the ornament of the hand? He says, Panihi Kankanena na vibhati. The hands do not become attractive or they do not shine because of kankanam, the bangle. They are all superficial ornament, they will go at any time. What is the true ornament of the hand? Dhanena. Therefore, giving charity or giving gift is the true ornament, which again will add charm to the inner personality. He becomes great. Therefore, Panihi Kankanena na vibhati. Panihi dhanena vibhati. Therefore, we have to go. Therefore, we have got the second ornament. Not kankanena, dhanam is the one that makes your hand shine. The first ornament is Shravanam, second ornament is Dhanam. What is the third ornament? Kayaha chandanena tu na vibhati. Kayaha means shariram, the body. Chandanena na vibhati. The body does not become attractive by smearing perfumes. They are not the true ornament or true decoration. Then what is the true ornament? Paropakarehi kayaha vibhati. Body become attractive, respected by people, and people are after that body or that person who has dedicated himself to help others. What type of people are they? Karunaparanam. This paropakara cannot come automatically. After all, physical action is only an expression of the inner attitude. Therefore, karunaparanam kayaha, the true ornament of the body of those people who are soaked in compassion, is their help to the needy people. Those people soaked in compassion, they alone can help others. Therefore, the ornament of the physical body is paropakaraha. In these three values, I have mentioned Shravanam, Dhanam, Paropakaraha. In the figurative form of ornament, Bhartrihari presents in the three values of Shravanam, Dhanam, Paropakaraha. Here you need not take Shravanam as Vedanta Shravanam. Even the Shravanam of any noble thing such as Dharma Shastra, like Ramayana, Mahabharata, come under Shravanam. So that's why it is said Bhadram Karne Vishnuyama Devaha. So that is the meaning of the 72nd verse. Now we go to 78th verse. This is also a general value. Trishnam chindi bhajakshamam jehimadam paperatim ma krita satyam bruhyanuyahi sadhu padavim sevasya vidvajjanam manyat manaya vidvishopyanunaya prakhyapaya prashrayam kirtim palaya dukkhite kurudayam edasatam cheshtitam. In this beautiful verse, which is worth getting memorized, Bhartrihari gives a list of virtues which will make a person a Sat Purusha, a cultured person, a refined person, matured person. Here Bhartrihari does not talk about Jnani. Remember that the topic is only about Dharma Shastra. We are not talking about self-knowledge here. Even without self-knowledge, a person can become great by following Dharma Shastra. He becomes a Dharmika Purusha, Sreshta Purusha. Now what are those virtues? The first one is Trishnam Chinti. May you cut down your desires. Trishna literally means thirst. In this context, we are talking about material thirst which asks for more and more. Kamayesha, Krodhayesha, Rajoguna Samudbhavaha, Mahashano Mahapatma Vidyena Yavairinam. Bhagavan said in Gita, 3rd chapter, that Kama is referred as Trishna. Here also we should be clear when Bhartrhari says that one should cut down the desires, here Bhartrhari is not addressing a mumukshu. Mumukshu means the one who desires of a library of books, okay, not one book. Prasthanatraya means Upanishads. There are 555 sutras written by Vyasa Bhagavan. So, you want to study, there are certain qualifications. First one is Viveka. Another Tattvabodha, they must have taught you that. Vairagya, dispassion. Vairagya here means not that dispassion, you become totally dispassionate. These qualifications also, we have to acquire it. We have to practice it. Only then you will get it. It doesn't come automatically. So it is for those people who have understood that dharma, artha, kama are, we have understood their limitation, and who have grown out of dharma, artha, kama, and who is a seeker of moksha. They want only moksha, nothing else. Such people, they are the student of Vedanta. So that's why it is said, Parichya lokan karma jidan nirveda mayat brahmanaha nastya krita kridena. The world is not real. So the unreality of the world, when the science talk about it, we'll accept it. When Vedanta talks about it, we don't accept it. That is our problem. That orientation, what can we do? So, understanding limitation of this world, seeking there is anything permanent in this world. To understand that, he goes to a guru. Only to those few people, the Prasthanatrayam Karma Yoga, therefore it is universally applicable to all. Remember that Karma Yoga does not come under Vedanta. Karma Yoga comes under Dharma Shastra. Therefore, Vedanta is never universally applicable. It is never meant for children. It is never meant for those people who are starting the life. Imagine a person is freshly getting married and you go and say, Na karmana na prajaya thane na tyage neke amrtatva manashuhu. So, not karma, not children, not wealth, you can get moksha. This you tell a married, just marry me. That is why they say that generally a sannyasi should not go to a wedding. Reason is that when he comes, you have to give him Purna Kumbham, and when you give Purna Kumbham, you have to say, Na karmana na prajaya dhanena tatyadi. Suppose a bridegroom listen to that and he renounces and go away. So that is a mantra to be chanted. Or what I want to say here is that for a person who is starting life afresh, Vedanta is not the subject matter for him.